Hello and welcome back to Nimby Rails. So today I'm going to be building the line from PAR down to, I think it's going to be Looe. I think that's the next one. Just having a look. Yeah, it looks like Looe is the next. Yeah, right. So from here to there, but from here to there. So I think let's go on and get it done. So we want to make sure that we're using the 160 ground trucks. I've learned that lesson now to make sure, because instead of building the 350, which is, I think it's cheaper. If I have a look, high speed track, 500,000. Oh no, it's not. It was cheaper than some other train line. Might be cheaper than the 350. Oh no, same price. I always thought it was more expensive. It might just be a different mod that might be more expensive. And, well, yeah, 400's much more expensive there, but so it's, you knew one track was more expensive than another. Anyway, let's go and just build this 160 track out. So not very good line. This very bendy. So you don't really get much speed. Not really a point of having that going any higher than 160, I don't think. I might have different rules for different players, I've got no idea. But it's just that thought there. So where are we? We are at PAR. So we have a look, where are we? We're on bend that one that way, one that way, one that way. So one that way, one that way, one that way. Leighton, Milltown, perfect, right. Is there a bridge or tunnel? There is a tunnel. Just a short tunnel, but still a tunnel, so it's all going to be insanely expensive. That's not good, right. So I can't have this at 160, or can I? I can, sort of. There we go. Perfect, 160. How nice is that? Right, now we just... We're going to make the tunnel short as possible, so if we can do that, we will. So we just... I'm sort of overshot here a bit. There we go, perfect. And we'll just make that look bit better curve, that. Yeah, that's a better curve. Look at that. Lovely. I want to keep this at least a minimum of 160 if we can. Even if it doesn't look sort of right. But it helps just to make it look a little bit better. Right, so let's just do that. Put it on the way out. Way a bit outside. Do that, make that curve look a little bit less weird. That looks better, but still doesn't look right. I'm assuming this is going to be a bridge. Yes. It is a bridge, and we are building a bridge. Well, viaduct. Same thing. I mean, there's not really a difference between a bridge and a viaduct. But in this case, it's an aqueduct because it's going over water, I think. Or does an aqueduct carry water? No idea. the train station already. Is it a curved train station? I'm assuming not. Yes it is, slightly. Ever so slightly curved. What was it? 280, wasn't it? I think it was 280. I'll go double check. Right, there we go. That doesn't look right at all, does it? Looks dreadful. Oh, it's got to deal with it. So 290. Well, I'll just put that back to roughly where it was. Where it looked half decent, and then back to 280, which is there. Lovely. Right, 280. Right. So what length's par? 260. It was 260. Right now, I thought it was 280. Nope, 260. Shows what I know about what I like my own rail design, doesn't it? 260, so we want this to be shorter there, we want this to go out a little bit there, out. 260, 262. Wait a minute, no. I can just pull that back to 262, where that says 260. Oh no, that's 260. There we go, right. Then 260, 258. No, I want this side telling me 260. There we go, right. And then we just unlock this from here, so let's just lower that down from there, remove the constraint. There we go, 260, perfect. You can't really even tell unless you really zoom in that that's off. But it works. Just because I do like everything to look exact and not like to be exactly what I want it to be, and not a compromise between having a station that is 2 meters longer than I want it to be. Because I do like having the lovely round even numbers. So I end up just making it 260 instead of 258 or whatever the length. I know I do this literally every episode, but where has it gone? No, not that one. That one. What did I want it to be? 9 cars. 9 cars. Yeah, 258. I've looked at it so many times I remember it, but I don't believe I'm remembering it right. Okay, right, where are we? Bodmin. We're at Bodmin already. Bodmin. So we are on that bit on the approach to Bodmin. So not quite where the road is. Yeah, it's a tunnel. Bodmin Parkway is here. There isn't a branch line to Bodmin, is there? Didn't know that. Bodmin Parkway. No, there isn't. There might have been at some point in time. But I'm not going to be restoring old railways. I find when I actually put passengers on restored railways, it gets a bit hectic. Right, so I want 250, no, 260 there. There we go. Lovely. No. This is really coming along well. I love it. Can't wait till we get to Plymouth. I think I'm gonna... No, I'll build it when we get to Bristol, I think. Because Bristol's a place with actual people in it. Well, obviously there's actual people in these places, obviously, but we're like a decent amount of people. Like Bristol Parkway Station, I'm not gonna do it, I'm just gonna place a little blob of the station in Bristol Parkway. Look, 30,000. But, you know, Bodmin Parkway, 300 people. Lostworth Wool, 2,000 people. 7,000 people in PAR. Literally no one along here. Literally no one, well, it's actually 2,000 people there, so surprisingly. 12,000 people there, that's actually decent. Truro, 11,000 people. Falmouth. Naturally, Falmouth's got a decent, this section of Falmouth's got quite a bit of people. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people here, actually. But it's the thing of over one station is what I'm on about. Like, Falmouth does have quite a lot of people, but it's 14,000 in a station, which is actually quite good. But compared to Bristol, it's nothing. Well, it's half, not nothing. But anyway, I'm jibbing on about random rubbish, so let's just keep building the train lines because that's what you're here for, not for me talking. So we'll just it's actually decent. This is definitely a bridge and all that. I don't know that, I'm just going based off past experience. Past experience being 5 minutes ago and, well, literally the entire line where the whole line, if there's a body of water, it's a bridge. Let's just make this 160, because why not? Let's do that, 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 that. Oh, this is really undercutting the line here, isn't it? Oh well. Like really taking a liberty with it. Looks about right. No, I'll just build it normally. So as long as I build it decently okay, then the speed shouldn't go too low on it. I say that. Not even breaking 100. Might be able to get 100 out of it. Maybe. Nearly. Do that. No. Do that again. Back to where it was. Try and match up those speeds. 110, 112, perfect. Because those speeds match up. 123 drops down to 112 and then can start accelerating again. I mean, that'll probably be over 130, which isn't so bad. Still confuses me a little bit. The game is in kilometers an hour, but I've got no reference for how much a kilometre an hour is. Because obviously the rail network in the UK uses miles an hour mostly. Or at least common knowledge is that trains on main lines, well, most trains on a main line will go 125, while a local train goes 80, I think. Maybe 160 is about 80 kilometers an hour, I don't know. 80 miles an hour. 160 kilometers an hour is 80 miles an hour. Where are we now? I'm lost. Right, are we outside Liskeard? No, we're not. Oh, no, we are. Right, so the motorway goes up. It's basically straight from the corner of the motorway. A little bit further. Right there. It's a bridge. Of course, it's a bridge. That's probably a tunnel. Or is it? No, it's nothing. Is it nothing? Must be. Looks like it could be a bridge, actually. It looks sort of like a bridge, because if I look at it on Google Maps, it looks like it's got a little bit of a thingy out of it. So right, the train line goes down this way, right? So not a very good turn there. I mean, that's my own fault. I can make this a much better turn now, look. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Done it. There we go. Straight down through here. Bridge. And if it's not a bridge, I'll just change it later or forget about it and just leave it as a bridge because it's cheaper anyway. How much money have I spent? Only 206 million. That's practically nothing. I wish train lines cost that much in real life. Because then there'd be no objection to building new train lines. Which definitely needs to be done, to be honest. We need decent train lines in this country. We've got a few decent train lines, but we need more. You want to be able to go like from A to B quite easily, but you can't really. So right, so this is Liskeard station, which is actually, we've sort of made good progress over the past about 3 hours. And I say over the past 3 hours, I mean like over the past 2 weeks, because I do record all these videos on the day that they get uploaded. So this is about 5 minutes. Well, I'll say 5 minutes before it gets uploaded. So it's effectively 5 minutes basically. Like it might as well be 5 minutes because I don't go through the bother of editing videos because I know nobody's going to watch the video much anyway. So there's no point editing it, and I might as well just go through and do what I want. So I don't know how to edit videos anyway, so there's no point learning because no one's going to watch it. But if you are watching this, comment or something, I don't know. Comment something, I don't know. Say something about how terrible this video is, I don't know. I've got no idea. Or just comment and say that I should edit my videos or not, or should I just leave the videos as they are because they're terrible anyway and editing them could just make them even worse. Well, I don't know how you could make this even worse, but at least it's not as bad as this. Yes, I know that the train line has to go down, but it just looks ridiculous. Like, if I was any rail company, I would never have built it directly into the train station. I would have just had a bus route that goes from here to here. Which I'm assuming which has happened because that's how... Because that's a terminating station here. Well, not a terminating station, don't know what the word for it would be. But it's an end... It's like a single end station, so this is 80 here. Saying about single ends, it doesn't do that, does it? That says 180. That's not the length that I agreed upon for a mainline train station. It's 260. Why did I even build it as 180? $261, 260, perfect. And now let's just make that 160 in speed, and let's build a single track station end here on 80 meters. Do that, perfect. Now it's just time to build all the way down to Looe. I don't mind much about speed on branch lines. Only because passengers care about speed on main lines, really. Because the more speed I have on a main line, the slower speeds I can have on a branch line. And passengers can be more happy and I can charge them more. I do like how this game's mechanics work. You can charge someone a lot of money per kilometre. Just as long as you get them to where they want to be fast. And so if you had like, I don't know what speed passengers want to travel on, but like let's say they want to go like 300 kilometers in a it's a straight line, 300 kilometers. I say they want to do that in an hour, so they want to travel 300 kilometers an hour, don't they? Just as an example. And they want to spend, they'll say they want to spend 1,000 money on it. So you can charge, like if you do that, you can charge them 1,000 money, and they'll be content. But you know, you're not going to be able to get someone to their destination in a straight line, especially if their destination is like Newquay and they've come from Looe, right, you'll never be able to charge them 1,000 for that. I know that's not like 300 kilometers, but just the example. You couldn't charge them anywhere near close to 1,000 for it, because of the train has to go up this line, which isn't very fast anyway. Like 160, 104. It's dreadful. Right, and then it has to turn back, which it doesn't really take much time because the trains can just turn back instantly. So it's basically just the same as stopping at another station, but then having to go back over the same line and then go around this, which will take probably take about 40 seconds, something like that. I've got no idea. So, and they've just got to do all that, and it does it. It just eats into the time you can charge people for. So, yeah, you can't do much about it. Right. How many stations are there on the line down to Looe anyway? Oh, there's millions of stations. Why is there so many stations? It doesn't go through anywhere. There's a station here. Yeah, at least I can put a station here now. I didn't think I could put a station there anyway. Just straighten that out a little bit. Perfect. Next station, slightly down the line. Where's that? Here, maybe? No. Oh, no, it's between the. No, it's on the East Looe River. So, actually, it looks like it's here. I think. Now this track really looks very overgrown. So the station's called Causeland, south of Triwoodland? No idea. Which I'm assuming is just here. Looks about right, actually. Yeah, it is. It's here. 80 meters long, please. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. I hate single track lines. Absolutely hate them. So that's why I don't build them, because I hate building single track lines because they get so annoying. I know I said this in the last episode as well, but like the game and frequencies that the trains demand is ridiculous, so you can't really build a single track line without building a million passing loops. And while building a million passing loops, it's just quicker just to build 2 tracks. I only build in even tracks, so I'd only build in like 2, 4, 6 and 8 track sections, because I hate thinking about trying to build a station and the tracks are just really annoying. So like I'll build curved stations, make real life stations look like real life stations, but they'll have an even number of platforms, because I am not building a million crossovers, because I tried to do that in my last game of this that I played, and I didn't know how to wire it up. And I looked at the real life junctions, didn't know how to signal it at all, because like signalling in this game is really really annoying, to be honest. Especially when you have to like use path signals and block signals. You just don't know what's going on. Well, I don't know what's going on. Because I tried to string up lead station, I ended up just blocking the entire station up with traffic, so I just went, not doing this, I'm starting another game, and I thought, do you know what, might as well record it. And that's what I'm doing now. Recording this. Will I ever get to leads in this game? You'll find out soon enough. I mean, the answer's probably yes, because I'm probably going to build cross-country after this. I've got no idea. Actually, I've got no idea. Should I? I don't know. If you're watching this, should I build cross-country or Great Western services next? I mean, I prefer to do Great Western actually, because Great Westerns I need to Carmarthen, Paddington, Oxford. Just trying to think of other GWI destinations now. Oxford. Oxford. Actually, I can't think. It's completely escaped my mind. I can't remember if they go up to. It's not Bicester. It's the other one. Or is it Bicester? No, it's not Bicester. Let's have a look. London, Oxford, Banbury. That was it. Banbury. Right. And as you may have noticed, I've just talked through this and forgotten to build all the train stations that are here. So, Looe station is literally just here. So we want that as a single track platform because there's no reason to have a double track platform and they're just way too expensive. No, what side's what? I think it's that side. Yes, it is that side. Yes, it is. Lovely. Perfect. I've also just realised traffic's the wrong way round. No, it doesn't matter. If they're all the wrong way round, it's the right way round. But look at that. How... I'm now just having a look at how to improve the entire area of Cornwall and Falmouth, Truro, Newquay, Penzance, Newtown, Helston, Morning or Weston, Falmouth, some way of just making a more direct connection to Penzance from Falmouth. A more direct connection from Falmouth to Newquay. And with that, because it coming through Truro that way, you could have a... Sorry about yawn. You could have a direct connection down to Penzance from Newquay as well, as long as it came in like that, and like it came in like here, went out this way. I'm just sort of trying to follow the gradient. So a train station here goes through this bit here, through that bit. I don't think that's much of a gradient increase. Follows this bit here, goes through train station here, goes up on here, goes on here, follows this road, goes over this bit of road, round here up, like that, on here round, round, then there, round and in like that, sort of, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they actually are building a train line that way anyway, but I think I said that last time, I can't remember. But yeah. Here we go. Done it. Perfect. So now, all of that. So now I think I should do that when we get to Plymouth. I was going to photograph the entire thing, but if I just do this bit, Control, was it Control Shift S? Control Windows S? I think that was it. Anyway, I'll stop this recording here. Thank you for watching. Oh, only 36 minutes. I think that's the shortest episode I've had yet. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.